Hello, hello. Sorry I'm late. This is Misbehaving. The name of this channel is Misbehaving is Fun. I told y'all, Kandi is just like Phaedra. They're one and the same. Both of them are petty as hell. Both of them, if you slight them or rub them the wrong way, they are going to do whatever they can to bring you down. Now, I said, I don't know what Drew did to Kandi. Like, I don't understand what Candy's fixation is with the fact that Drew is lying about kissing. I don't know. I wasn't there. If she kissed or she didn't kiss, I don't know. Because it's a lot of people running around nowadays being gay for pay, doing anything to get a paycheck. But tonight on the reunion, part one, baby, you can sense and see the animosity that Kandi has for Drew Sidora. Then she wants to make the comment that she believes Drew is gaslighting Ralph. Ralph is a fuck nigga, fuck boy. He has manipulated and mistreated Drew. Drew's holding on with her low self esteem, and I'm sorry, Drew, but I'm about to call it like I see it. Because when you first came on Real Housewives of Atlanta, baby, I didn't care for you because you were doing team too much. Then when Portia leaves, now you want to be Kenya's friend. I don't know if you get tongue twisted, tongue tied when you get to talking about what's going on, or someone asks you a question and you can't keep it real. That's why when you all come on these reality shows, you just need to show your reality, good, bad, and indifferent, and just put it all out there on the line. But spill your own tea before somebody spill it for you. So I know what's been going on. Girl, you done had threesomes with Ralph to please your husband, to keep him happy. You should never do something to go against what makes you feel comfortable just to have somebody or be with somebody. That man does not respect you. Any man or woman that wants to have a third person join the bed with their significant other, they do not respect you. You should be enough. Because if you accept that, you'll accept anything. Kandi wants you to fly your freak flag loud and proud so everybody can see it. You don't have to do that. Tell your own dirt, whatever you've done. Tell your mother if it's because you feel like as if you will have disappointed your mother if she finds out that you have had relations with women. Tell your mother yourself, Drew. Don't let nobody hold that up over your head. And don't move up out of that house because you are in Georgia, in the South. Ralph had this plan long time ago. When he got that house and didn't put your name on it, he wanted to be able to throw you out in the street, you and your son, Josiah. Because right now, uh, only thing Ralph is concerned about really is himself and the two kids that he had with you, which is unfortunate. But honey, I knew the writing was on the wall when he changed his mind and he no longer wanted to adopt your son. I said, yeah, he don't want to be there. Ralph then got up on this show. He's gotten additional exposure. Women are probably up in the DM, and it may be a few men too. Who knows? I mean, he has charisma, but that's a lot of fuck niggas do, especially if they got toxic penis. Uh, okay. But anyway, let's double back to Miss Kandi Burruss. Now, Sheree, one thing about Kandi, Kandi don't play about her man, her mama, her family, her food, and her money. And tonight at the reunion, Sheree came for Kandi Baby with that she news. She came for Candy's businesses, the poor ratings, and so forth. Then she talked about Candy's tag. Baby, Candy not about to let that go. Baby, it's up and it's stuck with Candy. And her and Sheree gonna be beefing forever. That ain't no made up beef right there. And I can guarantee you, once they stop filming, Kandi went to find whatever dirt she could up on Sheree so she can get it ready. You can best believe that. But another thing I want to point out, watching the way the animosity that Kandi holds towards Drew Sidora, I know 100% without a doubt now that she purposely invited Courtney on to speak on it so Courtney could bash Drew Sidora. The only unfortunate thing that Kandi didn't think would happen and she didn't know would happen is that Courtney, her ass would get up there drunk and then she would bash Courtney. But my thought process and what my belief is, and I stand firm on this, Kandi didn't have to air that episode to speak on it. I don't care what none of y'all say. Kandi keeps pointing out that it was recorded on August the 9th. Well, Drew Sidora and Allison's father passed away on August 11th. People are still grieving and mourning the loss of their father. But you're so callous, spiteful, and vindictive, you would still air that video. You are supposed to be a multi-millionaire, Kandi. You out here doing shit like you everyday person like us, struggling, living paycheck to paycheck. All money ain't good money. And to the Kandi fans, the Kandi lookers, because you have Kandi fans that are reasonable and respectfully disagree with you, if you have a difference of opinions, but then you got the Kandi lickers. Shout out to Perry Sanders because he's the one coined that term, Kandi lickers. They all up in Kandi ass. They want to talk shit, want to talk about folks are jealous of her. Ain't nobody jealous of her. Kandi Burruss is just like Phaedra Parks. Evil, conniving, sly. They throw their rock, they hold their hand, and they'll do whatever they need to do to try to tear you down and get back at you. That's why they were friends so goddamn long. They are one and the same. Ain't they are one in the same. Too much on Phaedra. You see, she ain't even sue Phaedra for making that comment or telling Portia what she told her, cause she know Phaedra know all her dirt too. They know each other's dirt. Ain't nothing but a bunch of scammers and frauds. Apollo is around there stealing money. Phaedra's an attorney. She knows about it. Everybody that's around just about Kandi is involved in some type of scheme or scam. Remember when she first came on Real Housewives of Atlanta? She was with the dude AJ and he was a dope dealer and I think he had about 8 kids. Come on now. Come on now. But to see this first episode, yeah, Kandi purposely did that. She purposely brought that girl on. And then she did her speak on it tonight, and she still won't apologize. It's been 7 days and still don't want to apologize. And it's not about the word, it's the laughter, the actions, the behavior that both you and Courtney exhibited last Sunday. Courtney's actions were more egregious. Yours, I believe, once it dawned on you some of the things that Courtney was saying were offensive, you kind of pulled back, and that's why you kept making that comment, I like Allison. I like Allison. You should have rebutted comments that she was saying. You keep saying you're running a talk show, where on a talk show there's supposed to be dialogue and a difference of opinion, and sometimes there can be a meeting of the mind. But when that girl started talking reckless, you should have stopped her. You could have stopped her. You just full of bullshit, Kandi. Courtney said what you wanted her to say as it pertains to Drew Sidora. Then I heard Jamie, if people will play it back, if it wasn't cut out, in the background, you can hear where Jamie says, Ralph our people. Ralph is a fuck nigga. He has mistreated Drew since the day they arrived up on Real Housewives of Atlanta. He's been doing fuck nigga behavior. And now all of a sudden you want to forget about it, and Ralph is so innocent now. with that bullshit faking like he coming on the show next Sunday. He gonna come up on there like he's so sad and he want his wife back. Motherfucker, please. Motherfucker, please. You playing games for the crowd. And if y'all remember clearly, Drew Sidora did say that it had been years since her family had been in her home. Her all these years. Drew, don't go back to that man, honey. Don't go back to him. If you've kissed a woman, if you've been with a woman, just admit it. Then again, you don't have to admit nothing. It's your life and your body. But Kandi, this is a whole nother side I've never seen in you. So Phaedra was the henchman. See, Phaedra, she would be the one out front, and everybody was watching Phaedra, and you were hanging in the cut, being innocent. But see, Phaedra's no longer there to shield you. So tonight, we got to see the real Kandi. And baby, it ain't nothing nice, and it ain't nothing good. Well, that's my take on it. And I know a lot of people are going to be mad. And you are entitled to be mad and entitled to your opinion. But don't get up in the comments talking about I'm hating on her, I'm jealous. Baby, I can't hate what I have them pay for them and invite another woman into bed and allow him to sleep with her, and I'm going to sleep with her too just so I can keep him. Kandi has been passed around in the music industry since she was a teenager. I know Kandi has a Me Too movement story. She was a young girl when she went in. And if you guys check, it was a lot of grown ass men that dated her. Why are y'all messing with this young girl? Now she's older. That's why I say Kandi is male identified. She capes for men, she coddles men, and she's going to protect them. Kandi had to toughen herself up to survive in the music industry after all the stuff she done seen and went through. There's a reason why Kandi does not drink alcohol. There are things that she has seen done and been in the presence of when people are under. So I know it's fired up. Everybody was popping on the reunion. Sheree got activated, baby, and so that's a beef. That's some commentary right there. Kandi beefing with uh Drew Sidora. So if anybody, based on this first episode right here, part one of Roa reunion, they definitely need to be bringing back Sheree, Drew, and Kandi. I love my girl Kenyon. I'm part of Team Twirl, but I mean, I'm sorry, Kenya. I'm sorry, Queen, but Kenya don't need to come on back. Marlo don't need to come back. Sanya don't need to come back. Manietta don't need to come back. Courtney don't need to come. Well, Courtney will have to come back if Drew come back. But Drew, don't you come back unless you're the highest paid on the show. So that's all I gotta say. That's it. That's all. Hit the like button, subscribe, and share the video. Good night.